Hey everybody, welcome back to Kozik Ranch. Season's winding down. I'm out here in the reloading room getting some ammo ready because after season, we're going to start popping some steel. But until then, it's the last weekend of the general season. It's go time, y'all. Alright, good morning, y'all. You can see I'm bundled up. It's about 33 degrees. It's going to be gorgeous today. It's clear night. Little bit of moonlight last night. We'll see what happens. This is the last weekend of the general season, meaning this is the last weekend. If a good buck shows up, we can shoot it. So, but this late in the season, if a good doe comes in, we're pulling the string back. I'll see y'all after sunrise. Well, it didn't take long, and I don't know, a little after 7:30 or so, this nubbin buck comes in. I've seen this nubbin buck for a while, and I knew there were some big does that were traveling with this nubbin buck. And sure enough, here comes some does coming in. Now I just need to wait for that right shot opportunity. About to draw on one of them. Perfect 20 yards broadside. And just like my season's been going, something spooked him. I don't know. I didn't even start moving yet. So I know it wasn't me. Man. It's still early. Not even 8 o'clock. Definitely not a bad morning. Had those 4 does in here, that nubbin buck. So close, so close. So that's all right. Gets me excited for this afternoon. We'll see what happens this afternoon. I'll see y'all then. Even though I wasn't making any movement, hadn't even, I had my bow in my hand. That was it. I was sitting there just watching. Had that doe in there 18 yards broadside, and just thinking about drawing back on them. And those old does, I tell you, they're like a big old mature buck, in my opinion. They just know. They just know. And that one, she looked, didn't like what she saw, I guess, or just had that instinct, and off she went. And then the other one went with her. So, let's see what the afternoon brings. All right, just getting settled in. About 3:30. Gorgeous day. Beautiful day to be in the outdoors. Had my group of turkeys in here. I tell you, I think they're pets. They would not spook. I had to walk them up the hill, try to get them out of here. I was afraid they were just going to come back down and eat the corn I'm going to set out. Sorry, little corn bandits, I tell you, they eat all your corn and chase the deer off. Deer probably like that, but I sure don't. Anyhow, it is gorgeous. We're going to sit back, and it's going to be awesome. See y'all a little later. So much for spooking them off. Well, that afternoon's pretty uneventful. It was just those turkeys. That's all that came in. I had pushed them off, thought I'd gotten them out of there, and then not 10, 15 minutes later, here they come right back down there eating that corn. And they stuck around for, I don't know, half hour or so, and then they wandered off. And well, that was it for the afternoon. Let's see what we got in the morning. Good morning, everybody. Another beautiful morning. It's cool, it's crisp, low 30s, just as calm as can be. Clear skies, little sliver of a moon. Had a good opportunity yesterday morning, just couldn't make it happen. Hopefully we'll have another one this morning. Gonna sit back, wait for this sunrise. So far this morning has been for the birds. 15 turkeys, 1 deer so far. It's just a little after 8. See if anything else shows up. Well, once again, I had my turkeys in there. I mean, they came in full force. There was like 15 of them in there, and they stuck around quite a while. I had a little 6-point in there. He was kind of milling around. He was wanting to eat, and he got a little bit of corn, but he just wasn't coming into the feeder because all those turkeys were there. And there was a couple of good-sized gobblers in there. I'm not going to lie. I was thinking about taking one out just to show as an example, and maybe, you know, that would help them move along a little. But no, I didn't. I sat and watched, and then, 10 or 15 minutes later, I look out my window out, kind of to my right out there, and I see a little nubbin buck coming in, and there's a pretty good sized doe coming in behind it. Well, y'all, wasn't quite exactly how I wanted that planned out, but hey, I'll take it. No tracking job. She was kind of quartering to me, put that old Megameat right in that front shoulder, and I just let it do its job, and it did it. Thank goodness for my outdoor edge knife. I had it with me. It's got a good sharp blade on it. Got out there and got her expired as quickly as possible. Sure don't like seeing these animals suffer. I want to try to get them down on the ground as fast as possible. She came in with that little nubbin buck. I was watching those turkeys. They'd been here, gosh, about 45 minutes, and I was really thinking about shooting one. There was pretty good sized gobblers in that bunch, but try not to. That nubbin buck caught him out of the corner of my eye. He was coming in off to my right. Then I saw her coming in behind him. Been seeing this deer quite a bit this year and was hoping to get her. She's an old doe, and she's gonna be a good doe to eat. I mean to tell you, she has got some meat on her. Get her back to camp, get her cut up, put on ice, and yeah, can't describe. It's exciting stuff. I love this bow hunting, y'all. I love hunting all kinds of hunting, but man, this bow hunting gets me fired up. She's 22 yards, and the old Hoyt did its job. So we'll get her back to camp, get her on ice, get her tagged up, and it's gonna be good. Be back out here this afternoon. Thank you, sweetheart, showing up, seeing me today. Well, definitely not the greatest shot in the world right there. I mean, I was trying to put her right inside that shoulder, or right on that shoulder, and have her come out the opposite side, just on the other side of the shoulder. She was quartering to me, and she ducked a bit more than I was expecting, and actually spined her. That's why she went down so fast, and got out there right away and took care of her. You know, like I said, don't like seeing those animals suffer. That's why we're not out there to do it. We're out there to get them down on the ground as fast as possible and on ice. But it worked out. You know, she came in, had about a 22 yard shot. Wasn't going to wait around and see if any bucks were going to show up. I know it was last weekend for bucks, but hey, I just love shooting stuff. And she was a good sized doe. She was an old doe. She had some age on her. She was kind of worn down a little bit. You know, hips were poking through the skin, and good one to take out of the herd. And that afternoon, ended up not seeing a whole lot. Just saw some more does, a few more fawns, and I elected not to shoot anything that afternoon. So not a bad way to end the general season, get another doe in the old freezer. But we'll see what happens now. We got a couple weeks of the extended antlerless and spike period, so we're going to be out there getting after it again, trying to get another one on the ground. Till then, hey, if you ain't hunting, at least be shooting. Thanks, y'all. Well, I tell you, I don't know what to tell you.